Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to NYC So Data. I am Noel Hidalgo, and I am going to be your host for this morning. First, I want to show you a picture of all... Oh no, this is intentional. This is a picture of all the data in all the universe. Believe it or not, this is a picture of every known thing you have ever seen, everything that has come before you, and everything that will come after you. Isn't this an amazing photo? Now, let me point you to the photo of where you are in this universe, right? So you are located on this little tiny speck of rock in this gigantic solar system, in this gigantic universe. And those of us that are fortunate enough to be in this room here today, we are here, and we're here together, and we're going to have a pretty miraculous day. Sometimes I get tongue twisted, so I apologize. I'm very well caffeinated and now running on adrenaline. Just so you know, we're all here as friends, as community members. Treat everybody with the utmost respect. This is an event that's completely put on by volunteers, so please recognize that some of us haven't slept for a few days. If there's anything that we can do, come find the people in the different colored shirts, and we will help you around this environment. Second to that, huge thanks goes out to the Internet Society chapter of New York. The live stream, this particular room is up on schoolofdata.nyc/live stream. That is powering our overflow room. So if you are over in the overflow room, thanks for joining us. And if you're out there on the internet, you can join us using the hashtag NYCSOData. And we also, if you go to schoolofdata.nyc, there's a blog post showing how you can join our Slack channel for the day, which is events-NYC-SO-Data. For those of you who came in and found this really long broadsheet, this is a little bit of conference origami. I see that a majority of you have folded it in the right direction, but essentially there are little dashes indicating which are the folds to fold on. So if you got it like this, you fold it in half, and then you fold it in half again, and the conference schedule is on the inside with the locations to walk around on the inside of that. You should know that we're going to be spread across 2 floors today. We're currently on the 2nd floor. The other floor is upstairs on the 6th floor. The colors, for those of you who can see these colors, break out the different floors, the different rooms on the different floors, and then that is color coordinated on the inside of the map too. You will have to use the elevators by the front doors to go between the 2 floors. You cannot use the staircase from the 6th floor to the 2nd floor. If you do that, you will end the day. It is like the magical button that shuts us all down. It will send off an alarm that will send the NYPD and the FDNY, and most importantly, the super, who will be called wherever they are located and come and yell at us and probably incur some financial fees that we don't have the money to pay for. So please, 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 do not use the staircase on the 6th floor, which means that we need you to be just a little bit patient while traveling between the 2 floors and really be thinking through when you're going to be, which session you want to go to and get queued up so that way you can use the 2 floors, X and W, I think are the 2 elevators. For lunch, for those of you who are looking to attend any of the workshops upstairs on the 6th floor during lunch, think about grabbing lunch upstairs on the 6th floor. We will have lunch served on the 6th floor. So if you are planning on attending a workshop upstairs on the 6th floor, you roughly have about 15 minutes to get your act together to move from the 2nd floor to the 6th floor, grab your lunch, and then get situated. If you have any questions, come find anyone in the blue or the red jackets, and we'll be able to help you around. If you're looking for a very detailed version of the schedule, you can go to schoolofdata.nyc/schedule. This is a Google sheet that we're using, and that has a very detailed, if you tab over to the 2nd tab of the spreadsheet, you'll be able to find the speaker bios, their contact information, as well as all the other detailed information about the schedule. What is New York City School of Data? Frankly, we are a community conference and where we are showcasing civic design, civic technology, and open data. We fundamentally believe in community strength, and we're here to cultivate the cuirass. You heard me reading a little bit about what the cuirass is, and we're a group of people who are meant to further a collective purpose. And we're doing that through solidarity. So for those of you who purchase solidarity tickets, we thank you. You essentially bought one ticket and you helped to subsidize the people who couldn't afford tickets. And today we're going to explore some of these other ideas and unpack what is civic technology, what is civic design, what is open data, and how are these things working together to improve our city, our region, and hopefully our nation. Just to take us back where we started from, in 1989, some really amazing people who will hopefully show up and sit in these seats, and some of you who are in the room, fought for the revising New York City's charter, which is essentially the city's open data. Oh, you know what? We kind of need Lauren in this room. Hey, Eli, can you go grab Lauren and bring her in here? Thanks. So in 1989, a group of individuals worked to revise the New York City Charter. And the New York City Charter is the city's constitution. And in that, they created the Commission on Public Information and Communication, which still exists today. And we have one of the commissioners, actually 2 of the commissioners are going to speak today. And one of the responsibilities of COPIC, as it's affectionately known as, was to create the very first public data directory. And it was a phone book. And this is a page from the phone book here, which essentially gave you the description of what the agency was, what was the name of the software application, the year that application. I just need you to stay in the room for a second. I'm going to thank you. When the application was when it was put together, and its database contents. So if you think about going to the city's open data portal today, this is where it started from. And so where our current era begins is in March 7th, which is this upcoming Tuesday. We'll celebrate the 5th anniversary of the city's open data law. And that starts this whole new process, a reborn process, taken care of by the Transparency Working Group, which advocated for 2 years and collaborated with the borough president, Gail Brewer, as when she was a city council member, to really think through how should our legislative structure exist to ensure that the people have data that helps us keep the government accountable. It creates transparency and hopefully fosters a greater level of participation across us all. And so for us geeks, it was our birthday party for us to be able to be all super excited. And the cool thing is not only is March 7th our birthday party, or at least the birthday party that we get to say for Wednesday, March 7th, but the 8th is Lauren's birthday, and I want to sing Lauren a happy birthday. So she's also the designer who did all of the designs and stuff. So Lauren, can you come up? All right, so bring slowly. Come on. To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lauren. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Lauren. And so if you see these beautiful little guides, all of the signs, the graphics for NYC School of Data, that has been Lauren's handiwork for the last 2 years. So thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. You make us look beautiful. Thank you. So, woo! It's like winning a Grammy, right? We're now going to have a series, going to do a few thank yous to our sponsors who helped this event happen. So thank you to the Mozilla Foundation, Cardo, Socrata, Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer, and Datapolitan for kicking in a little bit to help subsidize the cost of this event. Thank you, our community partners, the Mayor's Office of Data Analytics, the Mayor's Office of Tech and Innovation, the NYC Open Data Team, Department of Information Technology and Telecommunications, Silicon Harlem, RISE, and a very special thank you to Data and Society for doing some midnight printing there and burning that color ink. And so I'd like to currently give us a round of applause to all the sponsors and community partners for helping us put this event together. Today wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the 62 speakers and presenters that are in the audience that are going to help pass along their knowledge. And I'd also like to thank the 34 Solidarity ticket purchasers who essentially kicked in to help sponsor the event. So thank you, speakers and Solidarity ticket holders. If you see the red jackets, the red jacket are the BetaNYC staff, the volunteer leadership team, the Civic Innovation Fellows, and so thank you, Civic Innovation Fellows, Lauren, Farheen, thank you, Civic Innovation Fellows, and our BetaNYC leadership team, Lauren, Farheen, Lexi, Tim, and Christian for being here. And our blue shirts, there are 35 of you who volunteered today who are going to be running around and helping do check-in and making sure that the event is amazing. So thank you, 35 volunteers. So let's give everybody a big round of applause and blow them a big kiss.